and welcome to the Q3 FY2024 earnings conference call of KPR Mills Limited. On behalf of B&K Securities, I welcome all participants and the management of KPR Mills. We have with us today Mr. P. Nataraj, Managing Director, Mr. Murugappan, Chief Financial Officer, and Mr. Kandaswamy, Company Secretary. Without further ado, I would like to hand over the floor to Mr. Nataraj for his opening remarks, post which we can have a Q&A round. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Joshi. Very good evening to everyone. I welcome you all for the KPR Mill Limited third quarter earnings call for the financial year 2023-24. During the 9 months ended 31/12/2023, overcoming the challenges, KPR has generated a consolidated revenue of rupees 4,418 crores and a net profit of rupees 592 crores. The factors that impacted the financials during the period were fall in cotton prices resulted in reduced selling price for yarn during the quarter and fall in yarn margin due to subdued demand at international markets. Garment shipments were held up during the month of December due to recent cyclones in Tamil Nadu, that is both in Chennai and Tuticorin port areas. The third one is government ban on use of sugar juice for manufacture of ethanol to regulate sugar price. However, the current quarter appears to be encouraging and our modernization and expansion plans would support our growth level. Strong financial position and comfortable cash flow continues. With these opening remarks, the floor is now open for question and answer session. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin with the question and answer session. Anyone wishing to ask a question may please press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Rishabh from RBSA Investment Managers. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. So just want to understand on the textile front, if KPR has to remain competitive in the foreseeable future, would it be possible by having units only in Tamil Nadu, say despite having government incentive in other states and higher transportation cost for raw materials? We just want to understand from here, sir, from the next 3 to 5 year perspective.
No, this is happening over a period of time, and that every state is offering some incentives and all. But being in Tamil Nadu, where the major hub of the textile industry, about Tirupur is the largest hub for osari manufacturing. So, of course, if you see that in Gujarat, after the last 10 years, a lot of incentives, and like other states also coming up, and still we are able to compete because of various other advantages like climatic conditions and labor availability and technical know-how availability, skilled people. With all this, not only the incentives, the various other factors are there. Especially if you see when the climatic condition is very crucial. Whatever is even the raw material, the productivity and the quality of the product depends on various aspects. So with this, we hope that still, here the state of Tamil Nadu is still competitive to other areas.
Okay, thank you, sir. And sir, secondly, sir, have we added any major customers in the last 6 to 9 months for our garments, or maybe especially in the U.S. markets? If you could add some color, sir.
Yeah, we have recently added Walmart as a main buyer to our portfolio. And also we have...
Sorry to interrupt. Sir, your audio is not clear. Can you come a little more closer to the speakerphone?
Sir, recently we have added Walmart as our customer for U.S. export. And also we have increased the volume to Gap and various both the U.S. and the European destinations.
Sorry, sir, the voice is not clear in the last. Please repeat.
Yeah, we have added gas as a major customer during this quarter for their destination both in US and Europe.
Okay, thank you. And the last question, post this government decision on restriction of sugar for ethanol, how would the decision-making change for incremental capex in this segment? Would we still be preferring to invest here, or we be preferring investing in our core textile business only? How does this change your decision-making, sir?
So presently we are not looking to invest in sugar because it is more of a license-oriented business under the area and other things. Now we are concentrating more on the textile business. Like in case of any good opportunity, we may doing it. Now we are not doing anything.
Okay. So any update on the expansion plan, sir, for garments?
Garments, now we are expanding the processing capacity with the outlay of about 250 crores, along with the solar power plant of about 100 crores with a capacity of about 25 megawatts. With this, our solar windmill capacity will reach to about 100 megawatts. We already have a cogen capacity of about 100 megawatts. Now we have a 200 megawatts of wind power. And as well as we have completed the projects, whatever we have announced last year, like Vortex 100 crore expansion has already been done. And solar 50 crore rooftop last year announced were completed. Ethanol 150 crore expansion project of the existing sugar mill has been completed. Then now the capacity of the existing sugar mill, ethanol capacity, increased from 120 KLPD to 250 KLPD. Processing capacity expansion of printing and processing with the outlay of about 50 crore has been completed. Spinning modernization has been completed with the outlay of about 150 crores.
Okay, sir. And so this Bangladesh wage hike issue, how do you see, are you getting more inquiries from there, or do you see it playing out in benefit of India the next couple of years? How do you see this Bangladesh issue, sir?
So that we have to wait and see, because everywhere here and there some issues are raising. Like China plus one, of course, it will take some time. Similarly, Bangladesh labor issue. Previously, the labor cost was low, and now it is slowly, increasing, year on year, like that. And we have to wait and see, and definitely over a period of time, because the Bangladesh garment export has tremendously increased over the last, 4 to 5 years. So naturally, everywhere, when the growth is there, then, the demand for this kind of, the cost will also increase. So definitely in the future, you see that, as you said, in the next 2-3 years, it may be at par with India, so which will be an ultimately advantage too for India.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. All the best, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Priyana Jhunjhunwala from Elara Capital. Please go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity. I would like to understand the demand scenario of garments and yarn today. How is it shaping up post the quarter, and how it was during the quarter?
Demand-wise, both yarn and garments are good. And we presently carrying a garment order of about 1,100 crores. Yarn movement is good. We are seeing a growth in this yarn demand.
Okay. And any impact of Red Sea issue to our European exports?
We are not seeing much of an impact on Red Sea issue because most of our exports are on FOB basis, mainly garments. Yarn we are not exporting much, so we are not seeing much impact on this side.
Sir, any increase in cost for container prices if it is borne by you, and also we are hearing delay in the increase in the lead time of shipping. So how are customers reacting to this? Are they asking for speeding up their orders to ship fast, or they are okay with the delay? Just trying to understand the customer behavior in this scenario.
We have to wait for some time. Presently, there is no request from the customer for yearly shipment and all. We are ready for it, but we are not seeing it. We hope that the things will settle. Otherwise, we will see it in the coming period.
Okay. And so we are almost operating at full utilization in the garments business. What are your thoughts on the garment division growth over the next 3 to 5 years?
We hope that 10 to 12% growth will be there from the garment business over a period of next 3 to 5 years time. We will plan.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. We are not able to hear you clearly.
Yeah, we are planning for a growth of about 10 to 12% in the garment segment. We hope that we will plan our expansion accordingly.
Okay. Any update on brownfield expansion that you were thinking about meanwhile?
Yeah, we are doing it slowly. Maybe completing it in 6 months to 1 year time.
Okay, understood. And in terms of the sugar directive, just wanted to understand the impact on us with respect to juice-based ethanol manufacturing and B-heavy molasses. How does it change for you, or there is no major change?
The B-heavy molasses processors not affected much. Only ethanol from juice government has stopped substantially. But sugar prices is presently a little higher than the earlier time. So we hope that whatever benefit we get from ethanol, we will get it from sugar also.
Okay, understood. So last two bookkeeping questions. Just wanted the breakup between yarn volume and fabric volume for the quarter and Q2 as well.
You want the production,
production and sales volume.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yarn production 23,000 tons.
Okay.
Yarn sales 14,000 tons.
Okay.
Fabric production 6,000 tons.
Okay.
Fabric sales 2,000 tons.
2,000 tons. Okay. And sir, the margins in
production 37 million.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, sir.
Garment production 37 million.
Okay.
Garment sales 33 million.
Okay, understood. And sir, what will be the margin for yarn and fabric and garments business in the quarter?
Yarn and fabric is about 15%. Okay. Garment is about 27%. Sugar is about 27%.
Okay. Understood, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the detailed answers. I'll come back to the question queue for any further questions. Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone wishing to ask a question, may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Vikas from Equirus. Please go ahead.
Yes, thank you, sir, so much for the opportunity. Sir, I'm sorry if it is a repeat question, but sir, can you explain the reason why it has been a very sharp decline in the garment realization? Of course, one major factor would be the drop, but do you see this 160, 165 levels as a steady state levels, or it should improve from here on?
Sir, basically, sir, garment realization reduced from the earlier level to this level because of the reduction in the cotton prices. So the cotton prices have come down sharply from 1 lakh to 60,000 rupees, resulting in lower realization.
Sir, definitely, sir, I got that point. But even on a quarter-on-quarter basis, also there's around a 7% broadly, a broad fall. Of course, some part of it is because is it some product mix change also that has led to this fall?
Yeah. It is because of two things. One is the cotton price reduction. Second one is it is a cotton it's a garment type. It is a winter garment and a summer garment. Summer garment used to be little lesser, and the winter garment would be little higher because of the weight.
Correct. So then, do you expect like this one again $2 kind of realizations being on a steady state, or about the value-added thing that you talked about in last couple of quarters? Is that actually playing out, or we should like build this only going ahead in terms of realization?
We have already done the value addition processes. It is going on well now. We have increased the printing capacity last quarter, so both are going well. We hope that it will improve little further in the coming quarters.
Okay. But still, 180 kind of a number is comfortable, or it should not be there?
We are
on that.
comfortable with 180 kind of a number.
Okay. Right. Second question is, sir, with respect to sugar volumes. Of course, there has been some event that has led to this drop in the volumes, but and I believe you said that we have started our ethanol plant also, right? Is that a correct understanding, sir?
And also commissioned, yeah.
So in 4Q, we will see full running of that new capacity as well, right?
Yeah. All right.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. I will join back with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Biplab Debabrahma from Antique Stock Broking. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. I just wanted to know on the garment capacity expansion. Greenfield, we are still watching what's happening in Europe. Is the status continuing?
The garment expansion, we already started the brownfield expansion. It is in the process. We can do somewhere around 30 million garments in the brownfield. We hope that we will be completing it in 6 months to 9 months' time. By the time we will be completing the processing capacity also, we will plan the further expansion during the time.
What would be the size of that brownfield expansion, sir?
It's about 30 million garments we can do.
So by FY26, we will be producing in that capacity?
Yeah, we can reach to that level.
Okay. And my second question is on the numbers. So, for the FY24 numbers, and would you expect to be better than FY23 numbers?
In the coming year, we are expecting that it will be better than the FY22 numbers because of the increased capacities and the increased volumes.
Sorry, sir? I couldn't get it.
We have expanded our capacities across the divisions, garments, spinning, sugar, and ethanol everywhere. So we hope that the numbers will be better in the coming period.
Okay. And my last question is, I think it's repeated, but I could not get it. Sir, on the ethanol, so ban is on ethanol from sugar juice. That is fine, and it won't have any impact on the molasses. But you have just commissioned a new ethanol production capacity. Won't this ban on sugarcane juice have any impact on our ethanol production?
Yeah, ethanol production will come down to that extent from juice. Maybe 40% of ethanol production may come down during this season. Otherwise, we will be producing ethanol from B-heavy molasses and C-heavy molasses that continues to be there. The sugar prices is comparatively better than the last year. So we hope that it will be compensated whatever loss we are expecting from the ethanol production loss.
So what kind of, had there been a juice, directly ethanol production from juice, and there has been no ban, and now in the new scenario, what would be the difference in terms of revenue from this? I mean, there is certainly some impact, or there is no impact on revenue.
Revenue somewhere around 200 crores revenue will be impacted because sugar and ethanol is a different processes. There will be about 200 crore of revenue will have an impact. As well as
200 crore or 400 crore?
Yeah, 200.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone wishing to ask a question, may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Sunil Kothari from Unique PMS. Please go ahead.
Thanks for the opportunity. And sir, congratulations for starting this call again, and I hope it will continue. Mr. Nataraj, just requesting you to explain the way we are investing in processing and printing and what type of value addition over a time it will help us to improve our realization and profitability. If you qualitatively can talk something more on that.
Yes, Mr. Sunil, and thank you. And you see, in textiles, processing is the very, very critical link. And when we have anyone, having processing as a strong network, so it is very comfortable for the expansion, the value additions. So what we have already the processing, so we have expanded our garment capacity. So now the existing processing capacity meets our garment, the production capacity now. So further, even, as I told, the garment capacity can be increased, comparatively the processing is much difficult because a lot of, the pollution control norms and the various other, because it involves more of dyes and chemicals, the water problem issues there, and all these things. So for this, so the approvals, the government norms and all these things are a cumbersome process. So once we establish that, so then, the further expansion in garment or value addition is much easier. So the processing and as well as printing. Printing also almost similar, like there's a lot of involvement, dyes and chemicals and all these things. Mm-hmm. So that's why now we are planning to go for the expansion in the processing capacity. So already we have announced that we are investing around 250 crores in the existing place. We have already the land capacity. So we are planning to go for expansion, and similarly the expansion take 1 to 1.5 years. For garment it will be maximum 6 to 8 months. So that's why we are well ahead. We have already started the expansion, the processing. Once the processing is strong enough, so then we can continue to expand in the garment capacity. So we are well planned, and we are going ahead with the processing capacity expansion. Yes.
Okay, great. So, sir, this expansion of processing and printing capacity will help us to meet the demand of one greenfield capacity also of the garment, right?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Great. So, Mr. Murugappan, one more question is, are we revising any guidance on production of ethanol and sugar? If not, or if whatever numbers, if you can provide us for this current year's total quantity we are planning to produce.
Current year-wise, we may not have much of a change. We will be reaching to our target.
Sir, your voice is echoing. If you can use
because of the sugar production, sugar volume will be higher, and ethanol volume will be lower in the coming year. This year, the volumes more or less in line with the budgets.
Okay. And sir, will it reduce our profitability or realization maybe next season because of this lower ethanol and higher sugar production?
Let us wait that, because sugar prices are ruling a little higher than the last year. It will compensate the ethanol losses whatever we are having in the ethanol from the juice. We hope that it will be quite compensated.
Right. And the last question is on this 30 million capacity. We'll be completing it under 6 to 9 months, brownfield?
Yeah, we'll be doing it, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Akshay Cheda from Canara Robeco Mutual Fund. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. Just one question, sir. In the opening remarks, you mentioned that shipments were upheld in the month of December due to cyclone in the Chennai and Tuticorin ports. So, sir, can you quantify it in the volume or revenue terms, like how much of it we couldn't ship and which will get spilled over in the fourth quarter?
So close to about 100 crores. 4 million garments were entered. It will be more during this quarter.
So, can you repeat, sir? Actually, it was not clear, sir.
It is about 4 million garments.
4 million garments. Okay. And, sir, in value terms?
Somewhere around 100 crores.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Prateek Tholia from Systematics. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir. Thanks for the opportunity. So in the sugar business, if I see your third quarter volume, so your sugar volumes are abnormally low. And one of your plants, I think, did not get any quota for sugar sales. So any specific reason for that?
Sir, basically, sugar release is a government decision. We do not have a stock in that. We do not have a stock in the second unit.
Sorry to interrupt.
They have not given any release order.
Sir, this is the operator. Can you come a little more closer to the handset?
Yeah.
Can we connect the mobile?
Sir, not audible.
Hello?
Hello.
Is it audible now?
No, sir, you're sounding very soft.
Is it fine now?
So slightly better.
Yeah. Let us continue, madam, because you called me in the cell phone line. So it will be late. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, you can continue, madam.
Okay, so you may please proceed. Mr. Tholia?
Yeah, so I'll repeat my question. So I just want to understand what was the reason for a lower sugar volume during third quarter, especially one of your plants did not receive any quota.
The particular plant do not have a stock the starting of sugarcane crushing. That's why they have not given the release order in the first month. The second month onwards, they are giving some small quota. This month they have given the quota. From next month only, they will be giving the regular quota.
Okay. So what is your closing inventory, sir, for sugar as of 31st December?
It's about 58,000 tons.
So again, your voice is muffled, sir. Can't understand.
Sir, we are not able to hear you.
Otherwise, can you call me the landline number, madam?
Yes, sir, your landline number is connected.
Yeah, one more time you connect.
Okay, sir, I'll disconnect and reconnect. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be reconnecting the management. Request you to stay connected. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for patiently holding. We now have the line for the management reconnected. Over to you, sir.
Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. You may please proceed, Mr. Tolia.
Yes, sir. I was just asking what is the closing stock of sugar as of 31st of December, and what is the inventory value also?
It is about 58,000 tons, sir.
8,000 tons. And sir, at what price?
Sir, it is at cost.
Okay, sir. What is that number?
So generally, we are not discussing the cost.
Okay. And sir, in case of ethanol, since now juice is not allowed, are we looking at other feedstocks like grain, maybe rice or maize?
No, sir, we are not looking at.
Okay, so we'll continue to go for B heavy and C heavy.
C heavy, yeah.
Sure, sir. So that's it from my side. Thanks, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Prerit Chaudhary from Green Portfolio. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, sir. I just had one question. So we saw a significant rise in our inventory.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Chaudhary. Sir, there's an echo from your line.
Am I audible now? Hello?
Yes, sir, you're audible, but there's a slight echo from the line.
Okay. Let me just go again. So we saw a significant pile up in our inventory. Is this all because of the sugar the quota that we didn't get during the quarter? Or does it also include some of the textile segment also?
No, it's a sugar production, whatever we done during these last 2 months, we have a significant stock.
All right. And we plan to sell it over the next couple of quarters. That would be the...
Yeah. Before next season, the sugar will be get liquidated.
All right, next quarter. Okay. Thank you. That's it from my side.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Aditya Surana from AMSEC. Please go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity. I just wanted to know the yarn and fabric sales volume for quarter 2.
Sales volume of yarn is about 14,000 tons. And the fabric is 2,000 tons.
Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone wishing to ask a question, may please press star and 1. We'll move on to the next question. That is from the line of Biplab Debabrahma from Antique Stock Broking. Please go ahead.
Sir, thank you. Sir, based on the brownfield capacity expansion, what would be the garment capacity by FY26?
With the brownfield expansion, it will be?
Including everything, what would be the capacity?
177 million garments.
Okay. And, sir, keeping the ethanol production from juice ban in mind, so, say, going forward, what will be the effective sugar production, ethanol production capacity next year?
Production capacity, already we have completed the project, and now it's about 5 lakh liters per day.
5 lakh liters per day.
The next year also.
How much liter can you produce now, based on this capacity?
The current year we are planning to have about 7 crore to 8 crore liters of ethanol.
Even after the ban from juice?
Yeah.
And sugar?
The sugar expected to be somewhere around 2 lakh tons.
2 lakh tons. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Priyana Junjunwala from Elara Capital. Please go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity. I also wanted yarn and fabric sales volume, please. Value, not volume.
Sales volume. Value or volume, madam?
Value. Volume you've given already.
355 crore yarn sale value.
Okay.
Fabric value is about 60 crore.
60 crore. Okay.
Yeah.
So just taking forward the question of ethanol, you mentioned that this year you can manufacture 7 to 8 crore liters of ethanol, and you had mentioned earlier that the production could be hit next year. Could you just help us understand how much could be the hit for next year?
Madam, now we are not producing ethanol from the juice. Now we are producing ethanol from the molasses, BHB molasses. That's usually what we will do is during the season we produce ethanol from the juice and we produce ethanol from molasses in the off season. Now we are producing ethanol from the molasses, so we will not have molasses for the off season. So the production will be less in the off-season period. So it is expected to be somewhere around 5 crore liters of ethanol.
For the entire season, you are saying
production loss would be
Okay.
Production will be lesser by about 5 crore liters.
Okay. And sir, can you also help me with the cane availability in your facilities? How much is there any impact? What could be the cane procurement this year?
The monsoon impacted a little in this region. We hope that there will be a 10% drop in the crushing during this year.
Okay. So this is helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Shraddha from Asian Market Securities. Please go ahead. The line for the current participant has dropped off. We'll move on to the next. That is on the line of Resham Jain from DSP Asset Managers. Please go ahead.
Hi, good evening, sir. So I have two questions. First one is on textiles overall. If we look at the Tirupur market, the news which we hear is that things are not very good and it is very challenging right now. Are you seeing any green shoots in that scenario? Because both yarn players as well as several garment players are not doing well, and indirectly it impacts us as well because we sell a lot of yarn and fabric to them. So if you can just explain or give your views around it, that would be very helpful, sir.
Actually, if you look at the garment business, now the trend is changing. The large garment buyers are concentrating more on the larger players for undisturbed supplies or comfort levels and other things, lead them to go to a larger player. If you look at our order book, it is all-time high now. We are running around 1,100 crore of order book, and a lot of inquiries are going around. So the large garment players are doing well in the Tirupur region. Only the smaller player having an issue. As you said, there is a little sluggishness in the yarn business in margins, but volume is good. Volume is going well. The margins are little lesser than the regular margins.
Understood, sir. So the second question is on sugar. As you mentioned that this year the overall production will be 10% lower. I'm talking about season. And obviously there is this mix change. So overall, given the current pricing and all, what kind of impact you see on your EBITDA, because your cost per unit, both in sugar as well as ethanol, will go up because of lower throughput. So what kind of impact do you expect in the absolute EBITDA versus, let's say, earlier envisaged?
We are not seeing much of impact in percentage term. The volume term, there will be some drop. And in value terms, there will be some drop. Some say 10% or 12% kind of a drop would be there in the value terms. The percentage term, we feel it will be a little higher.
No, I mean to say absolute EBITDA. Would that get impacted?
Yeah. Since our throughput is a little less, we hope that it will be some 10-12% lesser.
Okay. Understood, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. All the best.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone wishing to ask a question, may please press star and 1. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Himesh from Purnartha Investments. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi. Thank you for the opportunity. So for the garment business, you said that the realization has dropped because of the drop in the cotton prices. So for next quarter and for next year, do we expect a further reduction in the realization, or we are at the bottom of the realization and then we expect an improvement?
Bottom of the realization, sir. We hope that it will be increasing in the coming periods.
Okay. Yep, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Vineet Lambu from HSBC PMS. Please go ahead.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes.
So can you give some, what are the plans for the FASO as a brand, or any future growth trajectory, and what are the opportunities you are seeing, and how do you want to scale up as a...
A little louder.
So FASO as a brand, how do you want to scale up the revenue? So if you can give us some guidance.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, Mr. Vineet. We are not able to hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, sir.
If you can give me some guidance on FASO as a brand, like how do you want to scale up in the future?
Sir, we want to scale up this brand in India. We are planning to improve the volumes in the South India in a better way now. We have appointed a few more executives in this line. The North India, we just started. We feel that it will take some time. South India, we hope that in 1 or 2 years' time, we will be scaling up to the range of about 10 crore per month run rate kind of a thing.
Thank you. That's it from my side.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone wishing to ask a question, may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Aditya Sarana from Asian Market Securities. Please go ahead.
So thank you for the opportunity. So just I wanted to know the printing and processing capacity post expansion.
Sir, you are not audible, sir.
Now audible. Hello.
Mr. Sarana, your audio is breaking up.
Now audio.
Sir, your audio is still breaking up. May we request that you return to the question queue?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now audio.
Sir, it's still the same.
Okay.
Mr. Sarana, we are not able to hear you. We request you to return to the question queue. Thank you. We'll move on to the next question. That is from the line of Monish Ghodke from HDFC AMC. Please go ahead.
Hello. Thank you for the opportunity. So this 10% drop in sugar volumes which you are expecting, this is for the next crushing year or this crushing year?
This crushing year, sir.
So, sir, the impact in our financials will be felt in this as well as next year, right?
Yeah. Generally, it will be felt next year only.
Okay. So next year, our sugar EBITDA might be less by 10 to 12% as compared to this year, right?
10 to 12% in the absolute number, not the percentage.
Okay.
Next year also, sir, it is again a new season will start from October. If we hope that the season will be good, then it will be get compensated.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone wishing to ask a question, may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Shraddha from Asian Market Securities. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, please, madam.
Yeah. So what will be our printing and processing capacity post expansion?
37,000 tons, madam.
Both printing and processing.
Yeah.
And by when do we expect these capacities to get fully operational?
We hope that it will take 18 months to 24 months because the machineries are all imported. The lead time it is little higher. We are in the process of ordering. We hope that it will be completed in 18 months to 24 months. Right.
And so will it be possible for you to give the volume of ethanol and sugar sale for 3Q?
Yeah. Sugar sales is about 11,000 tons. The ethanol is about 2 crore 16 lakh liters.
And in value terms?
Sugar is about 43 crore.
Okay.
Ethanol is about 137 crore.
137 crores.
Yeah, 137 crore. Yeah.
And just one last question. Since we didn't host call last quarter, so would it be possible for you to give the sales volume numbers for yarn fabric for last quarter as well?
Yeah. Yarn sales is about 17,000 tons. Fabric is about 2,000 tons.
And margins for both these units?
Yeah. Yarn is about 17%.
Right.
Yarn and fabric is about 17%. Garment is about 27%.
Got it. That's it. Thank you, sir. That's helpful.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone wishing to ask a question, may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Vikas from Equirus. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the follow-up. So you mentioned that you have added Gap and also added Walmart as a customer for the garment segment. So how are they different from our regular set of customers in terms of volumes in terms of sizes as well as in terms of realization?
The Walmart is a very large buyer. It will mix of everything. We will continue to have a $2 plus kind of a business from both these customers.
Correct. But then do we expect like a very sharp uptick I'm more asking with respect to the ramp up. Is it like they will see gradual ramp up?
Both these orders will help us to increase the ramping up of the new plant we commissioned last year.
Correct. So you believe that within like 1 year's time period they'll be able to place orders in like full throttle or something like that, sir? Do they take some time to ramp up, or is it like they give it right from the day one?
We are in the ramping up, sir. We will be reaching full capacity by end of this year for these two parties.
Right, sir. Understood. Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mehul from 40 Cents. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. I just have one question. What are we supplying to Gap and what are we supplying to Walmart?
Both are regular and basic garments, sir.
Basic garments. Okay.
Yeah.
This is T-shirts. Okay.
T-shirts, nightwears.
So are we compensating on margins for these large customers?
Compensating means?
I mean, we are selling them at a low margin?
No, sir. It's a regular margin only.
Regular margin. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone wishing to ask a question, may please press star and 1. Sorry to interrupt. We'll move on to the next question. That is on the line of Deepak from Sundaram Mutual Fund. Please go ahead.
Yes, thanks for providing the opportunity. So I would like to know how much cane did we crush in FY23 and how much cane do we expect to crush in this crushing season?
Sir, we have crushed about 26 lakh tons last season in 23. Okay. 24, we hope that 10% reduction would be there. We have to see. It's the middle of the season. We could not able to estimate exactly.
Okay. And so just a follow-up question. What would be our gross and net yield for the last crushing season? Recovery, I meant to say.
Yeah, recovery would be somewhere around 11%.
Is it the gross recovery rate or the net recovery rate, sir?
Gross recoveries.
Gross. And so one last question, in the 26 lakh ton which we crushed in last crushing season, how much was diverted for ethanol production for juice route?
Somewhere around 4 lakh tons, sir.
4 lakh ton. Okay. And for the current crushing season?
Sir, we have done somewhere around 2 lakh tons. We have not done the balance. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your answers, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mehul from 40 Cents. Please go ahead.
Thank you once again for the opportunity, sir. Sir, who is the largest customer for garments for us in India?
We are not supplying anybody to any Indian buyer.
Okay, all is export, is it?
All are export.
And what about yarn, sir? Yarn and fabric?
Yarn is supplied in Tirupur. It's about 3,000 buyers.
Okay. And fabric, sir?
Both are same, sir. Whoever want fabric, we supply fabric. Whoever want yarn, we supply yarn.
Okay. And sir, what is the typical competition which we face in Tirupur in India locally? Who are competitors?
Above knitwear exports, sir. We have close to about 3,000 exporters in this region, from 5 crores to say 1,000 crores kind of business. If you ask me, everybody is a competitor, so
okay.
Cost is important.
Right. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Biplab Debabrama from Antique Stock Broking. Please go ahead.
Sir, first question is a clarification. So you said by FY26 you would have a garment capacity of around 177 million pieces. Does it include also the 10 million pieces in Ethiopia, or that is excluding?
Yeah, that is getting moved to Ethiopia to India.
So that 10 million pieces, it will be moved to India and it will be added to the capacity, right? So, am I correct, sir?
You are right.
Okay. Thank you. And last question, what would be the guidance for FY24 and FY25, revenue and EBITDA? Ballpark, some idea, what would be the numbers?
We are not talking about the future. We hope that there will be a increase in the in the turnover by about 10 to 12%.
In this financial year?
Yeah, on year basis.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.